Happy birthday, everybody! Welcome to Cerealsly, where we take cereals seriously. My name is Alex, and today on Cerealsly, we have an incredible guest. My son, my older son, Martin. There he is. How you doing?
Good.
I'm so glad you're here. Well, friends, I have to tell you, it took me a really long time to come up with what cereal we are going to review together when he was a guest on this show. But then, finally, last week, the perfect idea hit me, because there is one thing that Martin loves that recently has grown a huge and somewhat odd connection to cereal. I don't want you to guess what it is. I just want to show you what it is.
Oh my God.
Popcorn. Popcorn is one of Martin's favorite things. And today we are going to explore the overlap of cereal, which is my favorite nighttime snack, and popcorn, which is Martin's favorite nighttime snack. We are going to explore the cereal popcorn intersection in two stages. Okay. The first stage is we are going to explore popcorn as cereal.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put this into bowls and try it with milk. Listen, what do you think? Will popcorn work as cereal? Has this been the secret of Pop's secret all along? Or would Orville Redenbacher turn over in his grave if he knew we were trying this? I assume he's dead. Do you know?
I don't know.
Friends, it's time to eat some cereal. All right, we are ready to do this. We've got our bowls, we got our spoons, we got our milk, and of course we have popcorn as cereal. I'm glad we're family because I'm just going to dig in with my hands. Is
that's
that
fine.
Okay, so I'm going to pour myself a bowl of popcorn cereal. Or do you do it too?
Oh, I thought you were going to be providing me the.
Oh, you thought I was going to pour you?
Well, usually you're the pourer.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But with guests, I like. Oh, that's true. I like to pour them a bowl first.
Yeah.
I screwed it up. I gave myself popcorn first. Sorry, man. I wasn't polite of me.
Oh, it's fine.
Well, we always try it dry first, so let's try popcorn dry. Oh, not very exciting.
A little stale, just the way I like it.
A little stale. All right, well, let's pour milk on it. I'll go first, and then you can.
There's a sizzle.
And it's like disintegrating. We gotta go fast.
Okay.
Here, you can put the milk to the side here.
Okay.
Oh, gross. All right.
Are we committing to a
cereal-sized bite?
A wet bite?
Yes.
Okay.
Popcorn as cereal in milk. Let's give it a try. Oh. It ends up just being like the nubs part.
Can I say something?
Sure.
This isn't that bad. It tastes a little bit like Rice Krispies without the crispiness. Without the coating of sugar.
You're right about the non-crispiness. I tasted just the kernel.
The kernel
edges.
was a big part of it. There was a corn taste.
Wow.
That reminded me a little bit of actual cereal.
When I told you he loves popcorn, I had no idea that he was going to love it so much that you were going to put up with this. Look at your bowl. It's mush. And yet you found some joy in it.
There's a...
Man, I'm really proud of you. I genuinely am glad that you're a person that can find enjoyment in terrible things.
Can I go for a second?
Of course.
Just to make sure that I'm not... Yeah. And it's been a couple seconds, so maybe it's more soggy, you know?
Well, you're still okay with it seems like.
I mean, I think the coldness... I'm not used to cold popcorn. So I think that is honestly throwing me off the most out of all of this.
The temperature is your problem with this. Thank you for being who you are and for trying this with me. Now it's time to set up for phase 2. All right, with that out of the way, let's go to our second phase of the special popcorn Cerealsly episode, which hopefully, for me at least, will be far more yummy than we just experienced. We just tried popcorn as cereal, but there has been this odd movement lately to turn cereal into popcorn. So today I have many different cereal popcorns to try. The first two come from a brand called Snacksational and Post. Let me show you what I mean. Here's the first one.
Oh.
Get it? Cocoa Pebbles, but it's popcorn. And then I wasn't able to find that beautiful bag of it, but I also have many little bags of Fruity Pebbles popcorn. Then we have 2 additional ones that are made by General Mills, not with a separate company. They make their own popcorn, I guess. Here's what we got. We got Cinnamon Toast Crunch popcorn. I bet that one. That one I'm banking on it being pretty good. And then Trix.
For kids. Trix for kids.
Yeah, so we actually have 2 fruity.
Okay.
And then chocolate and then cinnamon. I think it's a pretty good variety. But there's one more that I got from a little bit more of like a boutique store online. Like someplace you'd go in and there's some lady making it by hand. So this one's a bit of a wild card. It's called Funfair Treats Cereal and Marshmallow Popcorn. It's obviously small batch, like I said, but they say they drizzled white chocolate on it, and there are like Lucky Charms-ish marshmallows on it. So I just thought that would be fun to try. These are mass market for the people. This is like a grandma somewhere was putting this in a bag.
Yeah.
You feel ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the review section number 2 then. Let's start with the one as I introduce them. And look, we have a mountain of bowls because I do want to pour them into bowls so that the people at home can see.
But not milk again, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I am not into that. That was no good. So here, have a little bit. Oh, interesting.
So first of all, it's stuck together.
It just looks like chocolate. It doesn't look like any other sort of coating or whatever. Do they claim anything? Made with Cocoa Pebbles cereal. They literally say that they have Cocoa Pebbles on
this doesn't look like drizzled. This does look at. I can actually see this is a flake of just chocolate, and that's a Cocoa Pebble.
They did it. Let's give Cereal Pop Cocoa Pebbles a try. Here we go.
Okay.
Weak. It's not enough. I want a thickness, a gooiness, a coatingness.
There is not a coating. There's a light drizzle of chocolate.
What about the connection to Cocoa Pebbles? Do you feel the connection to Cocoa Pebbles?
I think I do.
Okay.
Cocoa Pebbles chocolate is a very specific kind of chocolate taste. It does taste like Cocoa Pebbles chocolate. Not as much as I would like, but the taste, I think they nailed pretty well.
Well, here's my suggestion. I suggest we put them in order when we're done.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Compared to each other. So let's put this one off to the side for now. And it's time now for our little guy, Fruity Pebbles. Let's get another bowl out.
Whoa. The smell is Fruity Pebbles.
You are 100% right.
They got it.
Probably because it is Fruity Pebbles. I hope, right? Is that the idea? It's a great start if it smells like the thing it says it's supposed to smell like. So that's a positive. So let's give a try. Cereal Popcorn Fruity Pebbles. This one to me is way more the cereal. This is Fruity Pebbles. That one I was trying to find the Cocoa Pebbles in.
You're right. The last one was popcorn first and then Cocoa Pebbles. This is Fruity Pebbles first, then popcorn.
I have to say, though, I don't know if I like it. Like, would you eat a lot of this?
I was just about to say, this is, like, amazing. I could eat at least a couple bags of it.
Bags? Well, these bags.
These bags, yeah. And there's a white sheen. There's still, like, some... I mean, there's
something more. Something that's sticking the pebbles to the popcorn.
There's like a glaze.
That's more prominent on this. I think that brings out the flavor more.
Yes.
Now that we just had a fruity one, let's continue that.
Okay.
By doing tricks. Okay? All right, let me pour you some of this. Ooh, bigger.
Bulbous, I would say. Bulbous.
They're the sphere kind. They removed the ones that weren't spheres and left only the bulbous ones. And I see the trick stuck to it, and they're embarrassing.
Yeah. They look like they're stuck in amber a little bit. Because they kind of have that, this before where it was the white, like, glazing. This is, like, just caramel they put on top.
Yeah, like an orangish, yellowish. All right, well, let's give this a try. Trix Popcorn from General Mills. Here we go.
Oh, jeez.
Yummy.
Really?
Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Salt. This one brings in a saltiness to it. It's probably that caramelish coating or whatever.
It definitely.
I almost can't taste Trix at all. But it has more of a tanginess to it because of the salt.
This one has Trix on it.
Yeah.
But I would say a majority at least
don't
have little to none maybe one Trix
One
on
trick.
it. This literally feels like they had popcorn
Yeah.
and Trix, and they were just like, ah. Does that make sense?
Yeah. If they took the Trix out of this, I would still like this more because it's tangier. Well, we're doing good work.
Uh-huh.
Let's keep it up. Keep it up. One more. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I will say this is maybe the one I expect to be the worst.
Oh. Wow.
Sorry.
And I just want to make it clear. This actually doesn't say that there's Cinnadust on it. It says that it's a Cinnadust glaze.
Yeah.
These are not dusty.
No.
These are glazed-y.
Although they do have that Cinnamon Toast Crunch like glimmer in them. Does that make sense?
I don't know. Like I should hold them up and see glitter?
In the light, there's like specks.
Wow. Let's give Cinnamon Toast Crunch popcorn with a Cinnadust glaze a
Okay.
try.
Crunchy. There's a shell.
I like the shellness. Not as much salt. It is a very distinct Cinnamon Toast Crunch cinnamon sugar mix. I mean, this truly is Cinnadust glaze, not just cinnamon and sugar glaze. This is their branded, patented mix that is like very recognizable as Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
All right. That's what I was saying.
Well, all we have left now that we haven't tried is this fancy pants version. All right, let's see what this looks like. Now that
this is
some white chocolate drizzle.
the fact that there's drizzle connecting the popcorn pieces is, I think, a big moment.
All right, let's try, again, what is it called? Oh yeah, cereal and marshmallow popcorn munch bag. Here we go.
Weird.
Come on, Granny. It's good.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know if I would have tasted the marshmallows if I wasn't looking.
No, you would not
The
have.
white chocolate drizzle is so intense and so much
Very.
on there that is the predominant flavor of
Yes.
these for sure.
I only had, I just found a fourth. I got, in this entire bowl, I got 4 marshmallows.
Yeah.
To give credit, maybe that's just this bag.
What do you mean? This is the only bag we have. Well, let's put this aside.
Okay.
Get back to the bags and try our best to reorder these. So this is where we're going to put the lowest rank one. And this is for you. You're the guest.
Okay.
We can disagree and still
Okay.
have our lives as father
Okay.
and son.
I'm glad to hear.
So which one of these would you say was your least favorite?
I think this was maybe the worst.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I think by itself, it had the least popcornness to it.
Huh.
The caramel and the cinnamon was doing so much heavy lifting.
Oh, right. Popcorn was by far secondary.
Not at
Yes.
all. And I think they really did miss out by not having much salt in it.
Okay, so this is on that edge.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, what's next?
I think it's got to be the munch bag because they didn't deliver on the cereal aspect.
Oh,
Right? The marshmallows were basically not needed
I think
to
they
be
would
there.
have to quadruple it at least.
100%.
Which I know would up the cost for them, but hey, if you're really wanting to serve your customer, stick with the same price. I'm trying to see if they settled to the bottom, and they only sort of did.
I mean,
in this
kind of.
bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's getting difficult, huh?
Yeah. I think it might be Cocoa Pebbles. Although, I will say, this used actual Cocoa Pebbles.
You could totally tell.
And I think if we're going for like commitment to the cereal aspect, this isn't the best, but it definitely is at least second best.
Now we have 2. What they
Yeah.
always do in beauty pageants is they don't talk about number 2.
No.
They jump straight to number 1 and 2 goes off sad.
Yes.
And with no mention. We will still mention them, but which one of these would you say is your... Now, just to point out before you even tell us,
yeah.
2 fruity options.
Yes.
2 fruit-based cereal popcorn options. That was surprising to me. Which one is number 1?
I think it's obvious. It's got to be Fruity Pebbles.
What? Really?
Really? You don't think so? Wow.
I was like ready to raise the...
Really?
This one for me was the salt. This one, remember, brought the salt for me. But this one, why is this the winner?
This mix, this flavoring, perfectly nails the popcorn and cereal mix.
It didn't change the format
No.
of the cereal. It literally was Fruity Pebbles on it, it looked like.
Yeah.
That's pretty good because they didn't even do that with Trix. They had to
No.
like come up with a new format for Trix or crush it up or something.
Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch had no
No
cereal
Cinnamon
on
Toast
it.
Crunch.
Yeah.
No.
This actually was seemingly Fruity Pebbles poured onto popcorn and then stuck there somehow. Well, I think that was an amazing lineup of 5 different flavors, and yet there was a clear winner. I'm so happy about that. Well, friends, we have done it all. We talked. We ate. We ate more popcorn than a bear at a Halloween party. Remember that book?
Wow.
And now it's enough. Remember, we gave those popcorns a good try and all sorts of, no ratings really, but we did put them in order.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles popcorn is the one that you need to run out and get. In fact, if you want to try anything that we ate today, I found most of that stuff either online or at Big Lots in my area. So go check out Big Lots. I don't even know if you have that in your part of the country. Martin, thank you so much for being here. I wanted to say to you how grateful I am to you that you've let me have a stupid hobby like this and supported me, but then also you have given me legitimately great insight on Cerealsly from day one.
Thanks.
So thank you so much for, I was going to say making this a success, but you know what I mean? Like as much as it has been very fun for me and you've been a big part of that. I love you. I'm really proud of you. And I'm so, so glad that you're my son. So thanks for being here, man. Now, listen, if you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with what cereal we should look at together in a future episode. Until then, oh wait, do you want to say this part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until then, never be soggy, my friends. Bye-bye.